Hi, I'm Meg from Loven Stamps, and I have a Stamps in the Mail Club video tutorial for you. This one is a gift bag punch board, it's the new hot product from the Stampin' Up catalog. You know, you've done envelope punch boards before, and I have some great tutorials on those, but I'm going to show you how to use your gift bag punch board to make this cute little box. And if you're in Stamps in the Mail Club, you're going to get this box pre-cut and scored for you. You'll just have to put it together. But I know you're going to want one of those punch boards, so let me give you the tips on how to put that together. When you get your Stamps in the Mail Club kit, your box will be pre-cut and scored for you. But I wanted to show you how to use the fun gift box punch board. So there is a direction sheet included with it, and what you want to decide first is what the width of your bag is going to be. You can have small, medium, and large bags, and it tells you where to trim your paper width. So our bag is going to be 11 inches wide, paper-wise, so we're making, a medium bag. Now the height of your bag can be anything you want, but I am going to do this one as a 7.5 inch tall bag, so I've cut off an inch from the top of a regular sheet of cardstock. Alright, with the punch board, try not to set your cardstock in your ink pad. Maybe I'll just close this, right? Okay, this is actually the second time I'm recording this because I got ink all over the place the first time. You'd think I'd learn, right? Okay, good news though, the bone folder is included in your gift bag punch board. It's right there so you can't lose it. And where do you start? You start where it says start line. I find that very helpful. Okay, so I'm going to slide my cardstock over to the start line. I have it all the way flush against the top. And the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and start with medium, because remember we're making a medium bag. And I'm going to punch. Now, across the whole bottom of the bag here, you need to make your horizontal line. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that at the beginning so it's done. I'm a big fan of getting that out of the way. All right, now from here, where do you go? The thing to remember with this board is you're going to move your score line to the score guide, which is this little tippy thing right here. So I'm moving over, score line to score guide. Great. When you've moved, go ahead and punch. And then we have a front of our bag, so now we need a side. So where it says side, I'm going to score, and then I'm going to give it these little triangles. If you don't want your bag to fold like this, you can leave off the triangles on the side. What do I do next? I move the score line to the score guide. So I'm going to take that side there. I'm going to punch after I move it. And then I don't need another side right here, so we're going to leave this off. I'm going to go back to my medium line. What's next? Score line to score guide. We're going to punch it again. This one is going to be a side, so I'm going to score side, the little triangle pieces. And then what's the last step? Score line to score guide. And when I do this, I'm going to make sure this is straight. Ah, my dog is licking the back of my leg. But after I've moved it, not to be distracted, I'm going to go ahead and punch one more time. So that leaves the bottom of our bag. Okay. Now some people like to cut this tab off. You can leave it if you want. Don't forget to put your bone folder away in the board where it's easily reached. And let us go ahead and start our project. So you can grab the one you just did, or you can grab the one that's included in your mail club kit. But to put our bag together, we are going to start folding. And I generally don't mess with these corner pieces when I do my initial folding. I'm just going to fold my bottoms and my sides. These are going to fold on their own when I go to do the assembly and the folding. They'll squish in their own. All right, you can cut a little bit of a corner here so that your tabs don't accidentally show. And then my favorite adhesive, Fast Fuse, hands down, definitely. All right, the first thing I like to assemble is to go ahead and put Fast Fuse on this tab. Remember, side to the side. And then I am going to fold it flat. Now you can do this in the middle of the air and try and get it all straight, but honestly the easiest thing to do is just leave it flat on the table. And then fold this flat over, line up your score lines, and attach. Okay, see how easy that was? There's no like crazy finagling in the middle of the air. Now we have to put the bottom together. If you do a test fold, look at where, look at where your folds reach. See how this tab doesn't go all the way to the end? When you put your adhesive on here, you'd only want the adhesive at the very edge, or even, yeah, at the very edge, so that when you fold it, it doesn't overlap to here. So I am going to make this easy for myself. I'm just going to fold it flat again, get those tabs out of the way, and then this is going to be my bottom. I'm going to put the adhesive fast fuse right there, and then all I have to do is fold this in, fold that across, get it kind of square, and attach. And you can reach up inside with your hand, or you could even use like a clear block, or this clear block's a little longer, and kind of squish it back and forth like this to make sure that adhesive stays. Okay, and that is pretty much that. Now, if you like those kind of corners to fold like we do on this project, then use your fingers and push in. Look, it folds nicely because there's a score line there. And if you squish it shut, it will kind of fold down to where those triangles are. Okay? See how that works? All right, so there is our bag. Now in our Stamps and Mail Club kit are all the pieces to make the cute tag for this, and I have some other tips to share with you for the tag. So even if you're watching for the gift box directions, I think you're going to want to see the next. So set that aside, and we have our scallop tag topper punch. You're going to go ahead and stamp this one with the candles and the flames, and then add the little birthday wishes banner stamp, and then cut ribbon ends. But the part that I want to show you here is this, the directions for making the doily piece. So you'll notice that the 2-inch circle punch is too small to fit in the middle of our doily. So here's how we fix that. We're going to gather our doily. Go ahead and take your circle here, cut a small bit out of the center. It doesn't have to be very big. It doesn't even have to be perfect. So we're still too small. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to gather it in the center with my fingers. See how that works? So that now we have a smaller and more dimensional doily. Okay? And you can kind of play with it to get it to the right size. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. See how that works? So now we have the right size. Now how to get it to stay there? I'm going to take my fast fuse, and I'm going to put just a whole bunch of fast fuse here on the back of our Cherry on Top Designer Series paper circle. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick that on there. Alright, so there is how we're going to do that cute doily, because we want the doily to be about the same width as the bag, not like super oversized. And then for this, all I have to do is fold it. Look at how much cuter we're going already. It's a fun way to decorate these. Okay, next we have a bunch of pieces of this bow, and for this one, what we're going to do is go ahead and put these together. Now, this is from the bow punch. Ta-da! And it's tempting to want to take this and just whoosh, fold it, but you don't want to do that, okay? What you want to do is you want to take your bone folder and rub the bone folder, so it's kind of trapped between my thumb and the bone folder. You want to sort of massage that cardstock, especially at the bendy part, so that now it bends really nicely instead of just getting a nasty, creasy fold. That's creasy, not greasy. A nasty creased fold. Okay, so we're going to kind of get that set. See how that works? And then you can use fast fuse, you could use mini glue dots, whatever makes you happy. I'm in a fast fuse kind of mood today, so I'm going to go ahead and fold that and put the adhesive on the inside and just make our little bow. Forward that a tiny bit. Maybe you'd like to see up closer. I'm going to put some more fast fuse on here. Remember, slide to the side and add that second bit. Okay, and then you actually are going to get 2 of these because they just happen to punch 2. But same thing, you're going to use your bone folder to fold this baby around, and we're going to put some fast fuse on the bottom of each of these bows, the tails, and line these up. So one goes here and one goes here. Woo! They're like flinging around. One goes here. And then I'm going to put fast fuse on this whole piece here of the center so that we get a good, nice bond. And I'm going to start here in the middle, put this baby underneath. We'll throw a little more fast fuse here. And again, you can just use dimensionals here. And fold the centers to the back. And there we have our cute little assembled bow from the bow punch. All right, so we're going to wrap up our project here by taking our tag, which I stamped through the magic of television. I'm going to loop my ribbon through, or my baker's twine, and tie a little knot so we have kind of a cute tag that will present well with our gift bag. Trim your ends, and then this is going to just get tucked up under here with our clip. And then the last thing I'm going to do is add the bow, and really a mini glue dot works best for this, but I don't have them on hand right now, so I'm going to use Fast Fuse, and it works okay too. And stick that down there. So there is our finished gift bag to go with your Stamps in the Mail Club projects for this month. So hope you are enjoying your Build a Birthday stamp set. If you want to get a Stamps in the Mail Club kit but you already have Build a Birthday or the ink pad colors that are included, it's no problem. You can swap out these items and order something different in place of them and still have the pre-cut projects and everything to make your fabulous set of Stamps in the Mail Club projects. So let me know if you have any questions, and I enjoy stamping with you by mail and sharing ideas. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. Happy stamping.